and welcome back to the Man United fan stand. And well, yes, the Paul Pogba criticism continues. I mean, look, there's lots of Manchester United fans who are just criticising him for his run up. I mean, look, for me, I find it absolutely ridiculous. Yes, he's been on such a poor run recently, and is it time to just let Paul Pogba leave Manchester United? I mean, look, I am starting to get fed up of this criticism and stuff, because first of all, look, I don't believe it's right. It shouldn't be happening. And look, it is really frustrating to, really witness Paul Pogba go on and really get criticism and stuff. I mean, look, he's not good for the players. He's getting criticism for his run-up and stuff. But look, the most important thing is that we got the 3 points in the game. Paul Pogba got something from it. So, look, at the end of the day, it's absolutely fine. Paul Pogba got the rebound. If he didn't get the rebound, I would be criticising him. You can't criticise Paul Pogba. Look, at the end of the day, you can't do it, because he got something out of it. And I mean, I saw the news yesterday, it's coming out today as well. It's starting to actually get to me now. And all I can say to this is that it's starting to annoy me now with this criticism with Paul Pogba. I mean, look, he's getting a lot of it now. I mean, it's Manchester United players who are getting a lot of it. I mean, even Manchester United fans as well criticising him. I mean, look, I don't criticise him. I mean, because it's not right, and I don't believe I don't think he deserves to have the criticism from it. To be honest with you, he does not deserve to, have lots of abuse from some other Manchester United fans. So for me, look, they just have to sit down. They're not fans. They're not proper fans of the team. They bloody need to sit down, because it's absolutely ridiculous witnessing this rubbish happen, though. Some people criticising Paul Pogba and stuff. It isn't right. I'm telling you that. It's not right, and it's really frustrating to just witness it happen. And look, yeah, there really has got to be changes in Paul Pogba's performance, though. But how long has Pogba actually got left, though? That's the thing. How long has Paul Pogba actually got left to Manchester United? Because look, to be honest with you, I don't think he has that long left. Because look, he's gonna get criticism. He's gonna get fed up of it. Look, he's gonna want to go to he probably is going to want to leave very soon if we don't go on and get trophies. But the thing is, we can't get the best out of him. Look, the thing that I don't understand is why what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Why can't we get the best out of this man? Why can't we get the best out of Paul Pogba? I mean, it really, really is frustrating. I mean, he's a player who we do need to get the best out of. I mean, right now, I would have named him as... I mean, I thought we would be standing here saying, right now, that, I'll be standing here saying, look, Paul Pogba, he's a Manchester United legend, incredible player, and he's always helping the team. I mean, look, I thought Paul Pogba was actually going to come into Manchester United and change something. He hasn't changed anything. What has he actually done ever since he's joined, though? What has he done? He's won 3 trophies with Manchester United. He's done nothing. No Premier League trophies. I thought he was a player to help us out. I thought he was one of the best players in the world. I guess I was wrong. The truth is, he isn't the best player in the world. I mean, the thing is I don't actually have a clue what's going on with the guy, though. I really just generally don't. I mean, he really has got to go on and improve, because right now this isn't good enough, his performance. It really isn't. He has to give us more. I mean, he's another one of those players who performs well for his national team, doesn't perform well at Manchester United. I mean, could be Jose Mourinho, because we got to remember Jose Mourinho's and Paul Pogba's relationship isn't that good. They don't really bond. They don't have a relationship, which isn't good. I mean, look, we need, and it's another thing which I've been going on with. We need a manager who can, create relationships with all our players. How many players has Mourinho actually got a relationship with? He's got a relationship with Fellaini. He's starting to lose it with David De Gea. He's starting to lose it with lots of the players, to be honest with you. He's playing Lukaku literally every game. I'm glad Lukaku didn't start against Everton. I mean, did you actually see him when he came on? He improved a bit, but shooting-wise, he was rubbish. Sell Lukaku because he's bloody nothing. Get some Mbappe to come and just buy a new striker, that's why I say, or play Rashford up front. Try Sanchez. I mean, should we try Sanchez against Bournemouth? I mean, I wouldn't name Bournemouth like a match to mess around. I mean, look, to be honest with you, they've had a better season than us this season. I mean, who have we actually had a better season than actually, like, out of the big teams? We've had a better season than Real Madrid, but they're not in our league, though. I mean, it's embarrassing what we're like at the moment. It's bloody embarrassing. It's the third season syndrome, which we can't have at Manchester United. It's absolutely ridiculous. And, I mean, look, it's unacceptable just going on having this third season bloody syndrome. It's not right. I mean, we can't have it at struggling Manchester United, and they're still keeping him at Manchester United. I mean, look, Edwards will cancels the transfer meeting and stuff, and, you know, Jose Mourinho, he's desperate for players. Is he actually desperate for players, or is this another lie that Jose Mourinho's come out and said, I'm desperate for players, I want a centre-back? I mean, you know, look, for me, it is ridiculous what's going on at Manchester United with the transfers and stuff right now, though, because look, is Mourinho actually desperate for players, or is he going to go into the transfer window and do absolutely nothing? I mean, should we back him in the transfer window? Yes, we should, but I mean, what Jose's got to do, he's got to tell Edwards or the Glazers to spend money. We have to spend money. And I know why Edwards will bloody turn that meeting down. He doesn't want to spend money. I mean, I was talking about it last night. He has a £100 million budget to spend in January. He isn't going to spend that much because it's down to Edward Ward in the transfer window. It's not just Jose Mourinho. Yeah, Jose Mourinho has to take responsibility as well by telling him to back up his ideas. He needs to, but Jose has to go for players as well. So what happens is Jose's got to help Edward Ward pick players. Jose, I mean, in the summer they weren't helping each other, and you're meant to help each other. I mean, the past two transfer windows, we witnessed Jose Mourinho. Let's talk about Mourinho's first transfer window at Manchester United. They were helping each other out. They signed Paul Pogba, they signed Ibrahimovic for free, and they signed Mkhitaryan, which didn't really turn out to be that good. But Pogba, 89 million, which was good, and Zlatan for free. And then the next one, we signed Lukaku for about 70 million, which was good as well. And then this summer, which happened, we brought Fred for about, how much was it, 40 million, and Dalot for about 12 million. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They didn't work together. They really didn't. They spent it on rubbish players. I mean, we literally weren't counting Dalot in it. We just pretended, oh no, it didn't happen because it's not going to change anything. We didn't count bloody Lee Grant either. We got Lee Grant for free. We didn't count him because he's nothing. We counted Fred because, look, we didn't really, I mean, he was probably the best we brought out of them. But for me, some people were actually happy that we went out and brought Fred. I wasn't. World-class players, that's what we need at Manchester United. Fred isn't world-class. He's going to develop. It's not another one transfer window, though. It really isn't. It's really, that was really disappointing. Ed Woodward, spend the money. Get Ed Woodward out Manchester United. That's what I recommend to do right now, because he's the guy that doesn't want to spend the money. He's not going to want to buy Mbappe. Mbappe is probably going to cost like 100 million, 90 million or something. And right now, I can't see us buying Mbappe because, I mean, especially not in January. He's not coming in January because that'd probably be all our money spent. But one player would be good. I mean, if it's just Mbappe that we buy in January, I would be happy because it's Mbappe though. If the one player that we buy in January is I'll just give an example. If the one player that we sign in January is like Cesc Fabregas, wait, no, not Cesc Fabregas. If the one player that we sign in January would probably be, let's say how about we we bring just for example, we bring like Josh King back to Manchester United. Josh King to Manchester United. I wouldn't be happy with that if he's our only signing. Jack Wilshere to Manchester United. I wouldn't be happy with that because he's nothing. What's Jack Wilshere going to do if he comes to Manchester United? What's Josh King going to do if he comes to Manchester United? I think Josh King's actually played for United before. He did nothing. I'm not sure. I think he did. But if we sign bloody Jack Wilshere, what the hell is he going to come into Manchester United and prove? What is the guy going to do if he comes into Manchester United? I'm telling you, Jack Wilshere is a joke. We can't have Jack Wilshere bloody come into Manchester United. And we can't sign one sucky player. Mbappe, if he's our only player in January, I'll be happy with that. But the thing is, we signed Alexis Sanchez in January, the last January transfer window. I mean, I was happy with that to start. I was like, right, let's just leave it here. We don't need any more players. We could have gone for Ozil, but we signed Alexis Sanchez in January. I mean, look, before I knew what he would be like at Manchester United, I was happy. But at the end of the day, we've realised what he's like now. All I'm saying is a waste of money. And what did we actually do in the January transfer window? Because right now I'm just not counting Alexis Sanchez because what's he done ever since he came to Manchester United? I'd be really happy if we brought him in January transfer window. I'd be like, right, last year in January transfer window was the best in my whole generation of living. So, yeah, but no, he's not. Sanchez bloody did nothing, okay? He's done nothing ever since he came to Manchester United. And, I mean, hardly any of our players have, though. And all I'm going to say is that it is absolutely ridiculous. It's just a waste of time going into these transfer windows now because we know what we're getting into. We're just going to go and we're just going to waste our time. Mourinho's going to act drunk. Ed Woodward's going to act like a complete dork. So there's just... It's really frustrating. I'm telling you now, it's so frustrating. I mean, other clubs probably don't understand it because their managers are going on there spending the money that they've got. They don't have to just go and nag their owners to spend money. But Mourinho, they didn't nag them. He's just sat there on his arse saying, right, I'm just going to think. All he's thinking of is just trying to get players. All he's thinking about us is just criticising the players. He's thinking of parking the bus. That's all Mourinho's there thinking of. He's not helping matters whatsoever. Ed Woodward's not helping matters. I keep on saying it. I mean, Ed Woodward's not helping Mourinho. This January, Mourinho actually wants to get out there and buy some signings. Ed Woodward's there, cancels the transfer meeting that they're having, and doesn't want to spend money. So yeah, Mourinho does and Ed Woodward doesn't. So you never know. Ed Woodward could actually go off in January and, he could request to sack Mourinho, which, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Just for that matter, look, I know that won't happen, but it won't happen. I'm telling you, it's really unlikely that's going to happen. It won't happen, okay? But it's just ridiculous that how much Ed Woodward just doesn't want to help Mourinho. He's not helping Manchester United whatsoever. Ed Woodward is no fan of Manchester United. I mean, look, we could debate on that. Is Ed Woodward a Manchester United fan? Is he? I mean, no, we could debate on that tonight. I might get the United 2 on or WWE boy on, so that way we can have I'll get the United 2 on for that one for tonight and see if he wants to. So, yeah, we might debate, is Ed Woodward a Manchester United fan? I mean, should he help Mourinho in the transfer window? I've got an straight answer for that. Yes, he should help Mourinho in the January transfer window. I mean, the guy's starting to wind me up. Ed Woodward's starting to wind me up. Mourinho's starting to wind me up. Right now, it's just really... It's frustrating to see what's going on at this club right now, though. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's just boring watching all this bloody... Just listening to what's happening in the transfer window is boring and bloody frustrating. I mean, every day I was sat in front of that TV, bloody... watching Transfer Centre. No bloody news for Manchester United apart from... Right, we signed Fred, we signed Dalot and we got Lee Grant. Absolutely ridiculous. So hopefully this January we actually spend money. Bloody help Mourinho, Woodward. Help Mourinho out. But, look, this criticism with Paul Pogba and stuff, it is starting to annoy me. Hopefully Paul Pogba doesn't suddenly want to leave Manchester United, because what I want is just for us to get a new manager, and it could help matters. But look, Paul Pogba built his relationship with Anthony Martial. Hopefully he can do the same thing with Paul Pogba. But right now you've got Mino Raiola, the Paul Pogba's agent, who right now doesn't want Paul Pogba to be at Manchester United. He's not bloody budging from his words. He really isn't. For me, it's annoying, and we can't have it. So anyway, I'll see you all for the show tonight. I'm not sure what time it'll be at, so it would definitely be it won't be any time before 7:30. It'll be 7:30 or. It'd be 7:30 or 10 o'clock. It'd be out. I'm not sure. So yeah, 7:30 or 10 o'clock. So anyway, I'll just say I'll speak to you all tonight. So yeah, don't miss the show tonight. It's gonna be a good one. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.